So I came to Tulane thinking that I would be a music major because I'd played violin for 12 years and it had always been such a huge part of my life. And I knew that coming to college I wanted to continue that and further that kind of music career for myself. So I went on the path to becoming a music major and I signed up for the courses, which were primarily harmony, tonal analysis, musicology, a lot of theory courses. And theory was not something I'd ever studied, but I assumed because I had been playing for so long that I would pick it up very quickly, that it would come very naturally to me, and that I would be fine. But when I got to the courses, it was completely different. I couldn't keep up, I didn't understand anything, it was all very foreign to me. I fell behind, I wasn't doing well at all, I couldn't understand and I couldn't keep up. All the other students in my class were doing very well, it all came very naturally to them, and I felt like I was the only one who just couldn't grasp the concepts. I was so surprised because I had been playing for so long and music had always been such a big part of my life that I assumed something like this would come so naturally to me. And when it didn't, I felt embarrassed and very defeated, and I started doubting myself as a musician and as what I was capable of. It got a lot worse before it got better. I kept trying and it took over everything, my whole semester, everything I was doing. But the harder I tried, the worse I was doing. My grades were failing. I left every class miserable. I spent hours working on these assignments and still just wasn't passing. So at one point I was so frustrated and so defeated that I just wanted to quit everything. I didn't want to practice my violin anymore. I didn't want to study music. I didn't want to do any of it. I just didn't feel capable anymore. I didn't feel worthy of it anymore. So I wanted to quit everything. And I met with my success coach, and she told me that I didn't have to sacrifice everything I love about music because of one difficult course. I could just adjust the way I was learning music. So instead of cutting it out of my life completely, I could just change the way that I was incorporating it into my life. So I decided to kind of find a middle ground and switch the music major to music minor. I would still be taking these courses, but at a slower pace and at my own level. And I could still practice and love playing my instrument alongside that. So now I'm in a harmony course, and it's still very difficult, but I'm definitely more afloat, and I haven't lost what I love about playing music and listening to music and studying it. I think it's important to know that it's so great to do what you love and to study what you're passionate about, and it's so important to who you are and who you're growing to be as a person. I think the only part where it gets tricky is knowing how to make that work for yourself. And sometimes the ways that are planned out for you to study your passions aren't going to work for you. And sometimes you'll be way in over your head, and sometimes you'll want to quit, but you just need to make that work for yourself and do what you love in your own way that works for you.